Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining our webinar on participation opportunities at the Sustainable Buildings and Construction Summit. I am Antara Islam, the communications consultant for Global Alliance for Buildings and Construction. And joining me, we have Malia, who is the events expert from Global ABC, and Anne, who is the executive director of the Center for Sustainable Construction um, uh, and the uh, and the APFL University. So without further ado, I would like to give the floor to Anne. Anne, please take it away.
Hello, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I will share my screen. Hopefully it works. Yes, you see it? Good. Let's go to the topic of today, the Sustainability Building and Construction Summit next year. It's next year, but it comes very quickly, so that's why we have to dive in directly. So to remind you, the summit will happen between 20 and 22nd of April next year, 2026. It will happen at the Swiss Tech Convention Center. It's on the campus of EPFL in Lausanne, Switzerland. I will explain you after all the logistics so you will have a global overview. So it's really in between the global ABC annual meeting, the small ones, and the Paris one. So we still expect somehow around 700 people. It will build on the success of the Paris Global Forum, and we will try to have different formats. So panel discussion, cross-disciplinary workshop, and I really insist in terms of cross-disciplinary workshop, we want the different stakeholders down the value chain to really talk and trying to find actions and implementation topics by working together. So there will be also a lot of thematic discussion, posters presentation, and a lot of other things and a lot of surprises. In fact, we said that this unites academia, government, industry, and civil society, and that's where the EPFL University comes in. The EPFL University is one of the top 10 polytechnic university. We are a federal university. The advantage of it is that we have under one roof, under the same campus, three faculties: the faculties of material engineering, the faculty of civil engineering, and the faculty of architecture. So somehow all those stakeholders we want to reach out, and that's where also the poster, we will have some students there, but we'll come after in the program description. So government, of course, because without the government, we won't be able to change much. Industry, of course, and the civil society. The purpose of the summit, you all know, tackling the 42% of the greenhouse gas emissions coming from the built environment. We say built environment because that englobes everything, as well as industry, infrastructure. And we put there also the building materials, the upfront emissions or the embodied emissions. So why this? Because there is this urgent need to decarbonize and reshape the whole thinking of the built environment. What are the target audience? Again, somehow everybody down the value chain of the built environment. That goes from government representative, policymakers, again, industry leaders, innovators, research academics, students, the next generation, civil society, NGOs, and also finance and development institution, because they're also a big part of the whole story, just the whole story, and how we will succeed in tackling all this. So let's dive into very high level program. We still are working on it, but I will go deeper in the second slide. But somehow the first day would be a opening plenary with framing the challenges we're facing in terms of sustainable building and the sustainable built environment. We'll have some call to action, number one. We'll have two in day number two also. We will have workshops, and their workshop will be cross-disciplinary workshops in the day one in the afternoon and the day two in the afternoon. Oops, sorry. I'm really sorry. Real sorry. I don't know. My phone is ringing. The day two is again plenary, and before the launch of the building GSR, we'll have a plenary on the urgency of the new cities, where we talk about the upfront emissions, the design of the new cities. We'll also have then in the afternoon the second call for action with the workshops. So we'll go, the workshops will be like a self-construction / self-building, circular material, inclusive designs, the whole life carbon again, social sustainability, affordable housing. We might also come with LCA and database, and maybe also an AI. The workshops are still to be decided. Day three, in the morning, we have topics around resilience and sufficiency. And in the afternoon will be two different sessions. One by invitation, where we will have the annual meetings of the initiatives, and another public session where we will talk about innovation by industry leaders. Let's enter into the details. So that's a bit more detail, same as previous slide. So again, Monday, opening plenary session, setting the scenes, and then having some topics and panel session after each huge topics. Afternoon, those workshops. And at the end, always also some summaries of the workshops. Tuesday, same topic, urgency of the new cities, resilience, afternoon workshop. Wednesday, resilience, reuse, repurpose, and sufficiency. And then the afternoon, it's where we will have those annual meeting and other session for private sectors, maybe led by WBCSD. We might have some lab tours on the campus at university, either Sunday afternoon and or let's see the Wednesday afternoon also, in order to have to look at all the labs and their innovation we will have. In the evening, when we have network cocktails, we will also have some students showcasing their research, especially the postdocs and the master students, all about built environment. This is somehow the conference center. It's quite a big one. Majority will happen in the auditorium A, so the big one. The orange here is also, it's the lobby. We'll have a lot of space there to have posters, to have any marketing there. The yellow are the rooms where we'll have all the workshops, and we will also have a lot of meeting rooms. We will discuss this later with the sponsorship, but all those meeting rooms on the right will be at your disposal also. Where is the convention center? In fact, we are really next to the lake. So you see here in the blue, that's the lake. This is the whole campus. And the convention center is just here above in red. We'll have a metro station, so we are linked with the whole metro train. No need of a car, you don't need to rent any car. We also have a campus hotel here. We already reserved and blocked some 100 rooms, but there are a lot of hotels, affordable hotels in Lausanne, and then you can reach by the metro. We looked here at different travels. So Geneva Airport is very well connected with international destination. We looked here at South Africa, New Delhi, and Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Many are arriving the Sunday, so that will be perfect. And also many are leaving the Wednesday night. For Africa, we have a lot of via Ethiopian airline leaving Wednesday even from Geneva itself. So we looked and we've put some tariff and some prices there just for information. But Geneva Airport is very well connected. Over to you, I think, Maria.
Thank you, Anne, for the thorough presentation of the summit. When Anne was presenting earlier the overview of the program, this is still exactly a draft. Why? Because we are looking forward to collaborating with you. 5 ways to join the summit through financial sponsorship, by becoming a knowledge partner, by hosting your project meeting, organize a capacity building session, or if you are a media, consolidate a media partnership with us. For sponsorship, supporting the summit financially, we offer 2 types of packages, one that are tailored to your needs and to your level of engagement. As we are 6 months ahead of the summit, we are very happy to discuss and engage how we can make it happen. Otherwise, we have the standard package, the gold one, which gives you automatically a speaking slot on day 2 or 3, meeting room access, a speaking slot at the program webinar, branding, communications, marketing features, as well as we help you secure meetings with the Global ABC members and government representatives that are members of the Global ABC, especially based in the Global South. Another way to engage is to become a knowledge partner. It's also you by bringing your project partners, especially based in the Global South, to attend the summit. You can you retrieve the opportunity to co-create interactive workshops, highlight innovative practices, and engage all the participants in climate action. So in exchange, we will give you a logo visibility and the possibility to position your project as a global example of sustainable and resilient construction. A third way to engage with us is that, as Anna has shown, the venue is very large and very big. So we have the possibility. You have the possibility to host your project meeting for free. In exchange, also we can ask you to bring your project matters, especially based in the Global South, to attend the summit. And of course, we will engage with you on the program whenever it's relevant. Last but not least, not mentioned here, also if you want to organize a training session, this is feasible. Please contact us how we can make it happen. Thank you. Last but not least, last way to engage onto the onto the summit is to become a media partner, where you will have the possibility to interview government representatives from all over the world and all type of stakeholders, as Anne has described the audience of the summit of the built environment and buildings, of the construction supply chain and built environment. We will also have an exhibition area, and some posters will be displayed into in the common area. So now it's express please your interest by filling the form here, and that we will also share the deck after this meeting. Thank you very much for your attention, and looking forward to receiving your questions. Thank you. Thank you.
And this is the view you will have when you come. You will have the view on the mountains and on the Swiss chocolates. Is there any question? Oh, yes.
Audience, if you have any questions, please feel free to raise your hand and I will give you access to speak. Otherwise, you can also post your questions in the Q&A section. Thank you. I'm giving access to Kaushal. You can speak now. Kaushal, you have access to speak.
You're muted, I think. Kaushal, you're muted.
Yes. Hello. Hi. Thank you very much for the briefing. I have a question regarding all of the sessions that you spoke about on day 1, 2, and 3. How could one engage with you to discuss presentation of work in the Global South?
Thank you for this question. Could you please introduce yourself?
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Were you able to, sorry, I didn't just get you right now. There was a poor connection. Did you hear my question?
Yes, we understood your question on how to engage and present projects from the Global South. This is exactly what we are looking for by being a project knowledge partner, or either having your project meeting at the venue. So next step for you is to fill up the form with all the details on your projects, and then we will reach out to discuss next steps. Would that work for you, please?
Yeah, that would be absolutely fine. And are you looking only for projects from Global South, or they can be from Europe as well?
We are looking to balance Global North and Global South.
Okay. Because we operate globally, so we have projects almost 7 continents. Yeah. So that's why the question is the emphasis more, or it is but I understood your point that it's a balanced approach. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Vincent, that I had a question, right? Yes.
Vincent Martinez, CEO of Architecture 2030. Hi, Malia. Hello, Anne. I'm so excited about this summit. And as you know, we're very passionate at Architecture 2030 to support this work and continue our partnership with Global ABC and EFPL. I just wanted to highlight 2 things, and then I have one question, which is I was really appreciative and to see infrastructure and the broader built environment included. I know you and I have spoken about that in the concept, which is related to my question around the new cities spaces. And also really excited about the cross-disciplinary workshops. My questions are really about both of those. How is urban planning decisions being considered within there? I know we're talking about new cities in the keynote plenary session. You mentioned ideas around sufficiency, which also can relate to land use and urban planning perspectives. Is that going to be featured in the summit? And will there be opportunities for leadership in the group? I know we heard that from the minister in Brazil about the importance of focusing on the planning spaces and the people-oriented positions.
Yes, the planning will be on the second day, and it's important that we have this, because it's really, yeah, we discussed, it's really important for especially where in the region where the built environment will grow. And we appreciate all your support there, and we need you also there. Malia?
Thank you, Anne.
Yeah, for infrastructure, if you have a high interest, Vincent, I would kindly ask you to send us an email just to highlight your interest on infrastructure, as we are also considering internally to launch a hub on this topic.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
That's wonderful news, Malia. I'm happy to. We've got quite a network in that space, and happy to send over more information.
You're the third one in 2 weeks, so it's
good.
That's great.
It's a growing, swelling group of interest. Excellent.
Thank you.
And we will tackle in this infrastructure somehow in the plenary session, because yes, it's because infrastructure is where also it happens, especially in developing countries. They're beginning with this, and it's important to tackle that also.
Excellent. Thank you. Wonderful to know that that's included, Malia. I will follow up.
Yes, but then for the hub, for the consideration internally at Global BC, I will get back to you in December. Because COP is next week.
You've got a lot on your plate here.
Thank you. Carlos, please. Carlos?
You're muted.
Carlos, you have access to speak.
Yes, I know. Okay. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody there. I don't know if I in the Global South, but I want to participate with one approach we are doing with the circular economy in global construction. It's a target we are improving here in our Medellin administration to improve in the circular construction different aspects to economy, social, environmental, and that will be my proposal to participate there, send some information, because we are proving that with the different actors in the society and trying to make practice application of our strategy. That will be my participation there. If you are interested to hearing that or to accept me to participate, there will be something great to share and to discuss with other people that we are going to work in this kind of aspect of the circular economy in the urban projects. Thank you.
Thank you, Carlos. If I understood correctly, you're from the city of Medellin, no, in Colombia?
Yeah, here in Colombia, I'm speaking French, Spanish, and a little English too.
Yeah, me too. I speak Spanish if needed. I thank you so much for your interest. You know, when you were explaining the project, what came to my mind is two topics for you, two gates, two doors for you to enter the summit. Is we'll probably have a subnationals roundtable taking place at the summit. So you are very welcome to join. We'll be very happy to have you. And the second one is we will definitely address roadmaps during the summit. So we will be very happy to having you as a representative of the city of Medellin joining those sessions. So please fill in the form so we keep track of your request. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carlos.
Up next, we have Viola. Viola, you can also speak right now.
Yes, I'm Anita. That's my first name, Viola Farkas. That's that's my last name, and my first name is Anita. I'm from Hungary. I am a shareholder of a construction company, and I also work. At the Budapest municipality as a cityscape engineer. So I have two projects in mind. One is we constructed the Passive House kindergarten in Budapest 7 years ago, which was an exemplary building because it was the first public building, Passive House public building in Hungary. With my construction company. So that is one thing. And then at the Budapest municipality, we have a GIS mapping done for our district, which is, I think, is really handful for the cities of Global South. So those are two things that I thought about. So do you know, like, what should I which one is better for you, or is it interesting, or is it worth talking about?
I don't know. And do you want to take it? I mean, I will just say thank you for your interest in the summit. I will just say that you should join also the Subnationals Roundtable. And I'm also sure that passive design and construction is a topic of the summit. If Anne would like to complement, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. Passive House. Yes. Everything which is. We really want to have examples of what is applicable everywhere, and also in Global South, not only in Global North. So any project that can help and that is really applicable worldwide, and that's what we're really looking for. But don't hesitate to send your request, and then we will come back to you if that's okay with you. And even maybe put the two projects in the request, and then we'll check which one.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Yes. Thank you.
Vincent?
Yes, sorry, I realized I had another question. This is about attendance. I assume that this is broader than Global ABC membership. You don't have to be a Global ABC member to attend. I know you want to have a large grouping. Is there a criteria? Will there be vetting of those that come? What if you get over the 700 people? Should we be promoting this more broadly beyond the Global ABC to some of our partners that we think would be valuable to attend, or is this going to be vetted attendance?
So thank you, Vincent. What we hope to achieve this time further is to get a balance from Global South and Global North. So once we reach out the 700 participants, I think this is what would really matter in terms of accepting new participants. I would strongly you can disseminate the opportunity as we highlighted during the presentation. Whom are you thinking about when you're mentioning disseminating widely the opportunity to US-based companies or organizations or global?
Across, we have firm architecture and design and engineering firms that operate around the world, so they could send representatives that lead on sustainable design from different regions, as one example. There might be others. There's also professional organizations on the design disciplines that are represented, not just the American, which I know I'm American, but all the other regions around the world. That's helpful. And just my question is, will they apply? If we recommend that people should attend, do they apply for a delegation, and then is that delegation decided by Global ABC and EFPL whether or not they meet the criteria you're looking for in terms of the mix, or is this an open invitation? Anybody who wants to attend can attend. It sounds like it's the former, that they would apply, and if they have relevancy, and you're trying to make the mix, but there will be a vetting process for who attends.
Yeah, it's more. For example, if one of the company comes with 10 people, we might tell them maybe not 10.
Right.
See, it's just trying to, because we have those 700 we want to keep, and having really all the actors down the value chain, and as Malia say, really having the representative of emerging and developing countries, because that's where we really need their presence, their input. They're saying, okay, but this doesn't work in our country. How can we change this? Or this is what we have, and as an innovation also, and that it's not always global north, global south, this side, but it can be also the other side saying, okay, we tested this technology and it worked really well. And it's really this balance worldwide, and the balance in terms of the value chain. And yes, and if one company would say, okay, that's a great project, but if they come with 10 people, we might have to say, maybe not 10. You see, that's only that somehow.
I understand, and I completely agree about representation. One comment that I would make is in your application platform is to include a section about a bio or some set of expertise, and not just solely rely on the location and the company, because that may not provide you with the full set of information that you're looking for about the person's expertise and ability to participate. So understood completely, and we look forward to being able to share with key partners the application process to attend.
Thank you. And yes, and otherwise we have LinkedIn, but it's a good remark. Thank you. Thank you, Vincent.
We have another question from Daniela Lopez from EBP. She's asking how long the registration form will be open.
And for now, I would say until I come back from COP, 10 of December, we evaluate, and then we will check further. But I guess we will extend it until beginning of Jan. But around mid-December, we will do a first round of evaluations. This is for sure.
Do we have any other questions from the audience? We will also be sharing this presentation after the end of the webinar. So please expect this in your mailbox by tomorrow. And in the Q&A section, I've already added the expression of interest form, apologies, and the link to our website. I'm now giving access to Mitrita. Yes, you can now speak.
Thank you so much. So sorry for my late question. I was doubting to ask you or not. So I am a PhD student. My field of study is in the affordable housing, sustainable design. I'm originally from Republic of Moldova, so I am part of the North, global North, and for us, for example, passive design and everything what is related to sustainability and future development and strategy is highly relevant. My question is regarding this summit. How, I don't know, is this viable for the PhD students? Does this represent a interest point, or is this dedicated to the construction companies and governments? Or can we as PhD students also participate at the conference?
So we will have, in terms of PhD students and master students from EPFL somehow, because they are local, they will not have to travel. But please do fill in if you can support the traveling cost, and we will get back to you. Yes.
Thank you.
If that's
I can support my my traveling costs, so I will just fill in the form and with my interest, and I will wait for your answer in this case.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have another question from Murphy O'Neill. Okay. Anne, can you see that?
Yes, zero waste housing. That would come into the third day, the circular and economy. Yes, it's part of the recycling, reuse, circular economy. That could be interesting. Yes, please submit this to the link. That would be really nice. Because there is a session between reuse, recycle, repurpose, and the whole circular economy on the third day. Thank you.
We can wait for a couple more minutes for more questions. We have another question from Carlos. Please go ahead.
Only to say that circular economy is not only recycling or recuperate something. Circular economy is one big strategy in the global warming climate, and we have to focalize that in different way, although the relevance of the recycling methods we are improving. It's something different, circular economy than recycling, recuperate, or the rig we are using by now. We need to clarify that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We will. Any other question? No.
If not, then thank you so much, everyone, for attending this webinar. We hope to have you in the Sustainable Buildings and Construction Summit. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day or evening. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Bye.
Have a good
Thank
time.
you very much. Thank you.